Hey everybody, this is Beast. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Scottyallenday. Are bad reviews even worth making? Or is it time-wasting clickbait? Do super descriptive food reviews miss the point of reviewing food videos? What about product reviews that have nothing to do with how the product functions? So, today I'm talking a little bit about some of these clickbaity reviews of products and food that have absolutely nothing to do with the product itself. I watched a guy that did a product review on 2 different burger joints, and he held it up beside and looked at it and said, the bun is nice and fluffy and poof, and the lettuce is crispy green and crispy, and the tomato is red, not rotten, and the onions are cut and even, and the sauce is spread evenly on the burger, and the cheese is perfectly melted, and the bun is... Do we really need to know that? And he did the same with that one, and then he finally took a taste of it. But before he even got to the point where he was taking a bite, I was bored. So, are super descriptive food reviews even worth doing? I mean, you showed a picture of it, and it shows a nice, juicy, moist burger. Okay, we know what's on it. You can say, hey, there's lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, onions, and jalapenos, and bacon, and cheese, and sauce on the burger. Instead of describing every little tiny piece in detail, just say, I got a perfect bacon burger right here from Bob's Big Boy, and it's got nice thick sliced bacon, and even the cheese is melted. I can't wait to take a bite of this. I mean, that's what a food review is. Show the burger, describe it a little bit, take a bite of it, and then describe the burger as you taste it. Not describe every little point and take a bite and say, okay, I give it a 9 out of 10. No, that's too difficult. Too much information. TMI, pretty much. I saw another food reviewer that reviewed 2 house salads. One was from an IHOP, and the other one was from an Applebee's. And she showed the picture of it. She went over describing it, and the salad looked absolutely horrible. And she kept saying it looks absolutely wonderful. And she gave it a 10 out of 10. When was the last time you went to Applebee's and had a salad that was a 10 out of 10? And then another person did breadsticks from Little Caesars and Olive Garden. Well, some people live by the breadsticks at Olive Garden, and so that's a pretty good debate, but breadsticks? I mean, Red Link did it, and they had a video that lasted, I mean, it was part of a half an hour, about a 25-minute video that they had all kinds of different things on. And this one person that reviewed just the breadsticks took over half an hour for 2 breadsticks. It's too boring. I skipped to the end to see what they're... Oh, I can't make up my mind. They're both too good. End of the review. It's clickbait for reviews. That's basically all it was. I mean, another one did Campbell's soup. They tasted tomato soup, chicken noodle soup, and beef minestrone soup. But we all grew up eating Campbell's soup, so we know what Campbell's soup would taste like. There's not really any reason to do a review on something that's most common in everybody's household. But they'll do it anyways. Video for views. Other bad reviews that I was talking about is, let's say somebody has a power drill, and they put, they weld together two nuts, and they put them together with the power drill and basically have them do a tug of war. One's going forward and the other one's going reverse. Or something like that. And then they have them both going until one of them smokes out. Okay? If I wanted to have something that had to do with torque, maybe that might be interesting, but two normal drills, and they do a tug of war with two normal drills, when you're basically doing a torque test, does that even appeal to somebody who's working in the garage during the day? Or gonna go and, drill a hole into a piece of wood? Do they really need to see that? Do you really need to know that? I mean, do a torque tug of war test. Okay, whatever. Another one that I saw was somebody did a power saw. It was a power saw and had them try and cut through steel with a wood blade. It didn't go well. They took the guard off the blade and then they lowered it down with weights, and then it went on top of the steel, and the glass partition that they had separating between them shattered. The blades shattered. The drill basically blew up, and that was the end of that video. I went to go and look back at it today. I saw it last month, and I went to go look back at it today, and the channel doesn't exist anymore. So evidently, I guess they got into a bunch of trouble doing such a dangerous test like that. Or even the manufacturer, said, dude, take this video down. Now, there's a consequence when you're doing bad reviews, when you're doing stuff with the product that isn't supposed to be done with the product. And the manufacturer, if they see that they're treating the product inappropriately to where people can be able to get hurt trying to duplicate that test, they will file a lawsuit. They'll file a lawsuit with YouTube, and they will put, even if they're gonna lose, they'll file a lawsuit with the social media company. Say, okay, we're going to sue you because you guys are showing our product incorrectly. Either take the video down or you won't dismiss the lawsuit. And a lot of them will try to call their bluff. And basically, if they say, okay, we're going to call our bluff, okay, we're going to get the media involved. We'll get the real media involved into this court case. And a lot of times that kind of a threat doesn't really work, but the type of publicity that the media would end up portraying for, let's say, like YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or Twitter, with such a dangerous stunt like that, well, they kind of comply with it, because then they end up losing more sponsors and more advertisers and placing even more restrictions on their creators. So they'll comply with it right away, take the channel down, and send them an email and say, hey, no more. And the only reason I knew that kind of thing happened was I talked with a friend of mine that works at Benchmade. And I guess they had something similar happen, and somebody was doing a review on their knives and did an inappropriate review, and in the results just ended up in a catastrophe and made the product look really bad when they were not using it correctly. And basically what they said was they handed it to the lawyers and said, sue them, we don't care if we win. We'll get the media involved, and they're going to lose anyways. And sure enough, the ad disappeared within a couple days. So, super descriptions for food reviews are not even worth it. Bad reviews are not. Bad reviews are. A bad review on a bad product shown correctly is worth making. If you have a push mower that you start up and you try and make a straight line through tall grass, and it's only cutting half of it, well, yeah, I'd like to let people know about it. I'm showing it live and it's not even cutting the full path. Okay. Or a brand new water tiller that you show that you're starting it up correctly, and it starts in the tines, and then you go about halfway, and then it stops. Then you got to pull it back out and then restart it, and then it goes halfway, and then it stops. And then they say, well, we're going to take it in and have it repaired, and they said, well, they gave them a new one. There's a product review. I'm looking at my notes right here, just making sure I don't miss anything on there, which I haven't. But I'm just saying people need to spend a little bit more time doing reviews, making reviews. I got to do it myself. That's why I'm doing stickers. I'm doing stickers so I can be able to find my edge when I do reviews. When I sat there and I watched the video that I did for the 2 survival kits, I flubbed that so badly. I felt like I did maybe 75% of the review that I needed to do. And I was missing 25% of the review. But I posted the video anyways. But the next time I do it, I'll make sure I plan it a little bit more. I'm not going to do it blind like what I did before. I'm going to open it up and kind of get an idea of what is in that kit. So I can be able to let it go. And then also get some of the other items that kit needed to be able to make it a fully functional survival kit. That type of review is so informative that people would actually want to watch it. So, just wanted to get that out there with some of these reviews that are going too much over the top. I guess some of these new food reviewers are trying to get on top of get up to Keith Lee's level in a matter of seconds, but they have a massive pyramid that they're trying to climb. And where they're at, basically where I'm at right now, I'm right at the bottom. And that pyramid stretches for miles. And then once you get to 100,000 watch hours, the pyramid shrinks. But once you get to 100,000 subscribers, it shrinks a lot. And it keeps shrinking as you climb towards the top. So, just making sure quality videos are done and quality food reviews are done, unless you're trying to do a comedy skit. Well, just be careful with the product. So I just figured I'd drop a video like this today talking about bad food reviews. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. It almost sounds like I didn't quite complete this video right. If it sounds like I completed the video right to you, please drop a comment in the comment section below so I know it. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss another video. Till next time, keep on rocking.